And now, your Storm Team 18 forecast. Weather from where you live.
We'll take a look at radar just a second. I want to show you some currents right now. Some current wind gusts across the viewing area up to close to 40 miles per hour there. Frankfurt, 37 at the Purdue Airport. 32 miles per hour wind gusts up in Rensselaer, 37 miles per hour in Kokomo, and that's the air temperature too. 37 degrees Kokomo, 39 Frankfurt, 39 in Lafayette. So we're all in the 30s, mid 30s to the north, 35 Winnemac, 36 in Rensselaer. Now going to kind of what we've seen so far this morning. The coloring looks like it's a lot more, but certainly not as much as what we've seen. So the observations that I just looked under here at noontime, 6/10 in southern Miami County, about 7/10 there Kokomo, about 4 to about 6/10 here in the at the Purdue Airport. So really not a lot, but still kind of just a steady rain. I was driving down Sagamore Parkway here in West Lafayette. Certainly a lot of ponding going on the roadways, so just be aware of that. Drive slow, cautiously. There may be some flooded roadways out in the country, so just be aware of that. But overall, though, all of this is staying as rain. I know we have some blue on the radar, but it is rain up toward Rochester and Fort Wayne. But that is going to change later as temperatures do drop as this low pressure starts to kind of exit the area. That'll help pull in a little bit cooler air, but you can see some heavier rain up toward Battleground, Rensselaer, Morocco, Kentland, north of Fowler, but we will be seeing more rain for the rest of the day. You can see some severe weather, very large severe thunderstorm warnings off in the western portions of Kentucky, a tornado warning near Paducah, severe thunderstorm warnings for just very strong winds, but this will come in a couple of waves for us, maybe a few rumbles of thunder with this afternoon. Highly unlikely with the temperatures, but very strong winds will be likely. So let's get right to Futurecast. Notice here we're still going to be with the heavy rain up toward 3 o'clock and some very heavy at times, and that's when we could hear a few rumbles of thunder, especially south and east of Lafayette and Monticello. But as we get toward after about 4 or 5 o'clock, that's when we could see a little bit more possibly mixed precipitation up toward Rensselaer, Winnemac, up toward Kentland, Morocco, maybe even Fowler, but I think we'll still be seeing a lot of heavy rain at 4:30 here in Lafayette, but we will be looking at a changeover to possibly a very wet snow by 7:30 and then kind of exiting the region here by 10 o'clock. So eventually we'll see some all snow, but it won't last long. Ground temperatures are very warm. So that's kind of the least of my concerns. Most of my concerns obviously is the flooding rains that we will be seeing and the very strong winds. With very wet soils, trees can topple easily. We could see 50 plus miles per hour wind gusts, temperatures falling really the rest of the day from here on out. After about 1 o'clock, we'll get down into the mid 30s by 5 and 9 this evening. So the rest of the day, we could see upwards to another 2, maybe 1.5 inches of rain. That's what's already on top of what we've already seen. So in total, 2 to 3 inches still in the game plan here for us. So 3:30, wind gusts up to 50, 55 miles per hour at times, and still continuing by 7 o'clock. But after that, that's when things will start to calm down for us for Saturday early in the morning. So your 7-day forecast looking pretty good though for the weekend. Just stay weather aware today. Download that Storm Team 18 weather app, but it's just certainly going to be windy and with a lot of rain. So just watch out for flooding. Never drive or attempt to drive through flooded roadways. 54 on Sunday. The weekend again looks fantastic. We'll get up to 63 on Monday, and then we will be seeing like a gradual stair step downward into the 30s. May even see some snow to close out next week.